water from here up the tunnel and pump it into the building.
So you call it the chiller? Does it have like a proper name?
It's just called a chiller.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. The proper name is a centrifugal chiller, but we just call it chiller number 1 and chiller number 2. Noisy machines over there are air compressors. So we supplied air to the main campus too.
So is this normal? The dripping?
Yeah, that's an expansion unit. And you'll see this throughout the tunnel. This is where, you know, they pour a section, and because if they pour it all at one time, then it's one big hard thing, they'll crack and break. And these are just expansion joints, so if there's an earthquake or a big shift, that it's just serving its purpose. These are 12,500 volts, so that's kind of a creepy thing to think about, that there's that much power passing through here, yeah. And then these are communication trays.
These are what it is?
Communication trays is what we call them, and they're primarily phone lines that run in from west.
Okay.
So it's a little bit dark through here, so just kind of be careful. So this is where Comcast cable and Quest phone comes in. So it comes in there, and then it travels up to the main campus on the communication trays.
Isn't there something called Happy Land?
No, Happy Land was in the cab building, and through the renovation, all got taken out. That was a cool place when we first found it. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah, one of my mechanics actually was troubleshooting a leak, and he stumbled across it, and when we saw it, I mean, it was clean, and it had the craziest, funkiest stuff you could ever imagine. Look at this. I mean, anything you can think of. I mean, TVs that were plugged in and operating, but they were just, you know, nothing on the screen. Canned food, books. There was a refrigerator, there was furniture, it was carpeted, it was painted.
Wow.
Christmas lights everywhere. No, it was in the cab.
Underneath it.
In one of the little shafts off of it, yeah.
So somebody was living there?
Yeah, they had to have been living there. Yeah, they had it all wired with pull cables to operate a switch with the arm off of a baby doll. I mean, whoever did it was spent
Wow.
an incredible amount of time, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because you were actually, when you walked into it, there was actually kind of like a podium thing there, and there was a sign-in book, and there was a statement that, and it asked that whoever finds this keeps it a secret and doesn't tell anybody, but please sign in. I mean, there are people from all over campus that knew about it long before we did.
Right.
Yeah.
That like
Crazy.
signed in and then just...
Yeah, they just didn't say
Wow.
anything to anybody.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
What a shame
Yeah.
that
I know.
destroyed.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. And we actually had it locked up to save it, but with the renovation we couldn't save it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm sure there were lots of pictures. This
Yeah.
is one of our mechanics tooling around on his car. And
Hi.
so I'll explain a little bit while we're here. These are the high voltage cable trays, like I was saying, communication trays. These two big pipes, this is what takes the chill water up the campus, uses it, and then it comes back. So we pump it up and then we bring it back. And then this white pipe here, that's the I'll call it high pressure steam. It's not high pressure steam. It's our steam line. So it travels on campus, when we use it, it condenses into a liquid form. We bring it back in the orange pipes. So that's called condensate, so those are condensate lines. So, and then this is where housing branches off. So, the piping going through the wall, steam is about all that we feed housing besides steam and power. So steam and power goes out through this section and feeds housing. Housing doesn't have any cooling. And these are
Oh, those look good.
sump pumps, so when the tunnel, like this water that runs into it,
Yeah.
it fills up those pits down there and then it pumps it out, keeps it dry.
So is there tunnels under there too?
No,
Okay.
it's, what you see is what you get right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Won't get too curious.
Yeah. So this is an emergency generator, so when we lose power, this provides power, emergency power to the comm lab. So every building has its own emergency generator that provides power for emergency lights, for exit lights. What you see here is going to be typical for just about every building. The high voltage power that's in this tray taps off here, feeds into this building. The chill water lines tap off, feed into this building. The steam taps off, feeds into the building. Communication lines. So that's a door into the building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
This is the comm lab.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would take you in there, but I'll take you into one that makes a little, this building's a little bit confusing. So this is, the tunnel we're in is kind of like considered the main tunnel. And then off of it, there's little branches, cab and the CRC, this one.
Okay.
And of course,
Oh,
when
I
we got
see. So
sent
they were
to,
just
they
like
thought
preparing
totally
for a new
different.
building in the 70s?
Yeah, yep,
Okay.
yeah. Because this campus was supposed to be way bigger than it is now. It was designed to be, I think, twice as big as it currently is. That they had, but like up where Seminar 1 is at, police services, in that building, all the components in there, the equipment was oversized because that's actually where Seminar 2 was supposed to be built, was off of that building.
Okay.
So then, but they decided. How does it feel too windy?
This is really cool.
So what this does is the air comes from outside, passes through these filters, so that it's filtered air before it's put into the building.
This is really awesome.
So if you guys want a chance going down here, we can go down.